This year is, kind of call it phase 0, but it's the early work for the Downtown Riverfront Park project, which will be constructed this coming summer. And so what's happening today is that we're completing, working on revegetating fairly extensive portions of the riverbank along the Downtown Riverfront Park. So this early work this summer included some regrading of the site back behind me, basically between the UWeb property and the steam and the tower back there. We laid the bank back quite a bit. We took away about 10,000 yards of soil. Put in some riprap to hold it, and then next year we'll add more riprap, choke with soil to add a bunch of plants. But in the meantime, the areas that we didn't regrade, we removed all the non-native invasive species off the bank, and we are replanting with over 20,000 new native species to basically do really important bank enhancement work here ahead of the construction work next season. This part of the project is so exciting. The community said that they really wanted an urban riverfront park here because it's an extension of downtown. It makes a lot of sense. We have acres and acres of sort of more naturalized riverfront park, but they wanted that in balance with conservation and habitat enhancement. And I think this is, what's happening here today is absolutely the embodiment, some of the most important work we're going to do on this project, and it's just really exciting. And this bank enhancement work is happening all the way south of the steam plant up to about the tower, and then from here north all the way to the DeFazio Bridge. It's pretty extensive. So for right now, we're out for bid on basically constructing all of the new beautiful riverfront park. We'll probably start back into construction out here next, probably March or April is what we're looking at. We're going to build a new bike path, overlooks, overlook decking, tons of planting, all the developed portions, shade structures, developed portions of the park. There's some beautiful, interpretive artwork that'll be integrated into the project. And then, this is sort of the heart of the project here, but then we're also doing some important work north of the north headquarters here to construct a new pathway up to the top of the DeFazio Bridge. So it'll be fully accessible. There'll be a set of stairs there, but then a fully accessible, clear, lit route up through that area to get to the top of the DeFazio Bridge. So it's a wonderful project. And everything about it is about bringing people to the river and the river to the city, right? So you can see here we've really opened up some expansive views. One of the things that you'll see built, so where we're all parked here is the end of 5th Avenue, right? So if you look back, you can look back up into the Whitaker now. It's really cool. But at the end of this, we're going to have a big overlook with this pavilion, and the end wall of that overlook is going to be at the bottom of the rock down there. So it's going to pull you way out and over, so you can just see up and down over this thing right here. So it really brings people out into that setting, and then we'll have a walk that extends from there, kind of out over this bank, this pedestrian walk. So